Creatine's Fruit Punch! Hello, it's Bryon Lape back with reviews you can use, and here we have from SculptNation their Creatine Fruit Punch. They don't have an unflavored creatine, and this is pretty much 5 grams of, so it's a 7 gram, approximately 7 grams a scoop. 5 grams of that is the creatine, so that's 7 grams, it's pretty thin. And this is 30 servings, supposedly. Now, I may have goofed somewhere along the line, but I didn't get 30 days out of this. And I was pretty on the level, no hooping scoops or anything like that, or mounting scoops, sometimes less than a serving. And I meant to do a whole, does it dissolve and all that other stuff, and I didn't do it. This is the empty container review. It does have some flavoring. It doesn't say bip about it in the ingredients other than other ingredients. Citric acid, natural fruit punch flavor, beetroot juice, and sucralose. So it is a little on the sweet side, but not much. It's not a whole lot. That's the basically 2 grams of other ingredients. Sorry, it's been rainy today here, and my throat's just acting up. So overall, this is a pretty good creatine, I must say. I didn't have much bloating, which I rarely do anyway. But the price of this is like $50 on the website. Full price, I think, and I think they're running a sale. It's like $49 normally, and I think it's $42 or whatever. I got this. Actually, I had to do 2 separate orders. I got this with the combined test boost and the HGH boost. So the 3 of these are come together, and I started as a subscription, but then I canceled it after 1 month. Now I did get a pretty good discount code off of it. So when you buy the 3 together, it discounts quite a bit. Plus I got a discount code. That's one thing I've noticed about many of the discount codes is it's in addition to the sale price. So I really want to believe that the sale price is the real price. And the suggested, whatever the retail price or whatever they title it as, is a myth. Now you can go to GNC if you have a store open near you, and you can find like pre-workouts that are $85 for a tub, and it's like 35, sometimes it's 40 servings. You can spend, there are supplements out there, even creatine type supplements, where you can spend $2, $3, $4 a serving. The thing about this is, unless you have a problem taking up creatine or you get bloat from it, just get you can just get a huge container of unflavored creatine and throw it in anything. Back in the 90s when I first started taking this off and on, there was a big thing of you got to take it with some, like apple juice or something, sometimes pineapple juice, something with sugar. You didn't want loaded sugar, you wanted more natural sugar so that your body would take it up, and there was a lot of things of does it take, does it not, do you load it, do you not load it, and you can if you want, you don't have to. This is why if you have the unflavored, yeah, just throw it in fruit juice or something, something a little bit sugary, but it doesn't have to be really, really sweet. This doesn't have any sugar in it, and it worked fine. My thing is I don't know if it's worth the money. Now, they make a big deal on the commercial for this and on their website about how they source their creatine, and I'm sure that if you go to a retail, grocery store or something, there's probably plenty of creatine supplements that are absolute crap, that are, way low in price, and your body's going to get like 1 gram out of it if you're lucky for the 5 grams you take, because it's really 5 grams a day. There's some debate whether women should take 3 or 5. I think a lot of it depends on the exact kind of workout you're doing and your weightlifting. I'd say start with 3, and then if you feel okay and things are going, go to 5, and suddenly you are bloated and all that, then go back to 3. Just experiment a little bit. Because I'm really of the opinion that because this is ATP support and all this other stuff, I did feel better. I will say it is a good creatine. That's the thing, is I know the way they monkey around with prices just makes me so suspicious. I'm very reserved when it comes to SculptNation. And is the guy's name Jason? I don't remember, but to me he's just comes across to me like a scam artist. And dude, if you ever see this and you take offense to that, please contact me and we can chat about it. I'm more than open to talking about it, as long as you're not trying to do, you know, a commercial with me. I just want to know about your products and know about your company. It's kind of like when I listen to some people on the Bob and Tom show and they're just doing their bits. It's like, this isn't a conversation. You're just doing your new material. Get off. It's supposed to have a conversation. You can't be funny in a normal conversation, then you're not much of a comedian. So, muscle cell volume. So I will say it's good. So if you have a problem with regular creatine, maybe it's not absorbing properly and you really don't want to take HCl or anything like that, I'd say give us a try, in particular with a coupon code. It's not bad, but there are so many other creatines that are just as good that are like $30 or less for, you know, they're less than $1 a serving. I've seen creatine HCl, which you don't need 5 grams of because your body absorbs better. I think is it 3 grams? I've seen things of that where there's 60, and I haven't seen it in Meyer in a long time because I used to take that one. It was a lemon lime flavor. I forget what brand it was, but it was 60 servings, and it was like $25. It was great. And that might be why they couldn't keep it on the shelf. I mean, that's the problem, is I would be getting low on it, and it might be there and it might not be. And you'd see an empty space, and now, after they rearranged everything, I haven't seen it since. Hopefully I can get over there today and I can try again. So I'm completely out of creatine. And if there's any supplement past, say, protein powders and stuff like that, which really aren't, to me, aren't supplements, I mean, my progression is real food. You know, figure out what diet you're going to follow. Just pick one. It'll work for your needs and when you're going to do what. Eat as much real food as you possibly can. If you need some convenience or you need to spike it a little bit more with some protein in between, in particular, protein bars are okay, but I prefer a quick protein shake. Maybe mix it in milk, maybe mix it in water, depends on what your goals are. Eggs are a really good source of protein too. You know, so good whey, good whey protein. I mean, you got isolate, and some people, just a lot of that's the taste, what you like to do. But the next thing, and then a good multivitamin, one that is naturally sourced, and usually you've got to get that with multiple pills because they're all different. This is the first supplement. To me, that's just your basis, right? That's your basis food. Anything in between, your convenience is to keep your nitrogen and other things up if you need it. A good quality vitamin, multivitamin to fill in the gaps of stuff you're not going to be getting, especially if you're eating seasonal foods. There'll be times you're not going to get certain vitamins and minerals. This is the next thing. And then work out really hard, train really hard before you think of adding anything else. Pre-workout, nothing. This is what you want to take, and I don't care if you're man or woman or something in between. Take your creatine. So to me, this is a 9 out of 10 as far as good. It's a good, and if you can find a coupon code and make the price competitive, and you like the flavor, I mean, it mixes okay. It's not really sickening sweet. It's just kind of red in color, but there are some better creatines. Or if creatine does make you, some people get very gaseous with it, and then maybe you need creatine HCl. Creatine hydrochloride, and staying with those types of things, which I have reviewed before. So have you tried creatine from SculptNation? You like it, don't like it? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for clicking the like and subscribe. And we will see you. Goodbye. Yeah, tell me. We'll get some cheese after this one, even though I'm not doing that.